Isn't it fascinating how sometimes the thoughts and fears we carry with us, those beliefs about what others think of us, what might happen next, can feel so real and so overwhelming? Like they're truths we simply can't escape from. And yet, what if I told you these beliefs that you've held on to, those fears of judgment and criticism, they aren't as powerful as they might seem? What if the power to release them, to feel free and confident, is already within you, just waiting to unfold? So take a moment now and allow yourself to remember a time when you were in a situation where others were around, and instead of feeling small, defensive or weak, you felt at ease, confident and relaxed. Imagine you're completely free, free from any judgment, free from the weight of approval, and notice how easy it feels to just be yourself. It's like you've just let go of all the fears, all the need to seek approval. And in that space of freedom, you're the most powerful version of yourself. With every breath you take, that power grows stronger, like a gentle wave, washing away the doubts and fears from your past, and replacing them with something new. It's so interesting, isn't it? How when you choose to embrace the idea that you don't need approval from anyone else, you actually become more powerful. And imagine how much easier it becomes to walk into any group setting. And instead of feeling out of place or insignificant, you feel strong, at ease, and like you're exactly where you need to be. People around you, they start to notice that energy. And without even trying, they begin to respect and admire you. Not because you've sought their approval, but because you've effortlessly stepped into your own power. And I know it's so easy to believe that your past somehow defines you, that it has an ongoing hold on how people see you. What if the past was just an old story? One that no longer has any relevance to who you are now? What if right now you have the power to rewrite that story, to choose what parts of your past you want to carry with you, and which parts you can leave behind? Because as you begin to see, the past doesn't define you. The opinions of others, their judgments, they don't have the power to define you either. No. Your power, your strength, your worth, it comes from within you. And that is where the real magic happens. As you imagine stepping into this new version of yourself, it becomes clear the need for approval from others simply fades away. It becomes something you no longer crave, because you begin to realize you already have everything you need. Your approval comes from within. And with every step forward, you notice how the need to protect yourself, to be on guard, starts to disappear. Instead, you feel relaxed, confident, and open to all the wonderful experiences that life has to offer. Think about how easy it is to release the need for perfection. What if you didn't need to be perfect anymore? What if making mistakes was actually a beautiful part of the process? Isn't it amazing how, when you allow yourself to be perfect, you actually become more perfect in your own unique way? Because perfection, it isn't something you can ever achieve. Yet, the more you let go of that pressure to be perfect, the more you allow yourself to grow, to evolve, and to become the truest version of who you're meant to be. So imagine for a moment being fully free to express yourself, to be playful, to be loving, to be joyful, without any fear or hesitation. What would that look like? How would it feel to know deep down that the opinions of others, they no longer matter, because you know you're enough, just as you are? Picture yourself stepping into that space where you're completely committed to your own path, to your own growth, to your own journey. Because the past is just a shadow, and you're walking towards a bright and limitless future, one that you've created, one that's full of abundance and joy. Now feel how easy it is to release the fear of being judged, of being criticised, or of being abandoned. It's almost like shedding an old skin, letting go of something that never truly served you. And as you shed that old skin, you become lighter, freer, more powerful. And with every passing day, you begin to notice how much easier it is to let go of the need for validation from others, because in this moment you realise your validation comes from within. The more you trust in yourself, the more you begin to see how others naturally start to respect you, not because you've tried to win their approval, but because you've already won your own approval. And the most exciting part, it's all happening right now. Each breath you take brings you closer to that sense of freedom, that feeling of being completely at ease in your own skin, that knowing that you're exactly where you need to be. You're no longer held back by your past, by the need for validation, by the fear of criticism. No, you're moving forward with confidence, embracing the unknown with excitement and joy. And as you let go, you open the door to new possibilities. You let go of the weight of others' opinions, and instead, you step into your own power. You're ready to create your reality, to raise your expectations, and to bring your dreams into reality, because now you understand the only approval you need is your own. The only validation you need is the confidence and trust that you have in yourself. And with each moment, you feel more empowered, more alive, more free, as you embrace the future. There's no fear, only excitement, curiosity, and joy. Because as you know, you're the creator of your own story. You're the one who gets to decide how it unfolds. And now, more than ever, you're ready to step into that story with confidence, joy, and an unwavering belief in your own power. The best part is, every step you take gets easier, more natural, and more exciting. You're free, you're powerful, and you're unstoppable. Isn't it